Have you ever wondered if neon polishes will stamp over black? Well, they do, and that's what we're doing today on JILLIES Nails. We're going to start off with the Stay Weird plates from Maniology. They just came out. They are fantastic. I really like them. And as a base coat, we're going to use the One Coat Black from Holo Taco. Now, I reviewed One Coat Black, Not Milky White, and the Unicorn Flaky collection. I will put a card up here for you to click on that if you want to see that review. The One Coat Black, I actually really do like. It is a One Coat Black polish. It has a nice formula. It's kind of thick, so you do have to be a little bit careful not to flood your cuticles with it, because it is kind of hard to get off. It's a black polish, so if you get it anywhere else, it's kind of messy. But I like it. My dog has decided now is the perfect time to scratch herself. If you haven't seen Maggie in the last video I did, she's at the very end. She's precious. If she doesn't stop making noise, I might cook her and eat her. I would never do that. This is the School's Out collection from Maniology. We're going to start off with Class Clown. Then we have Summer's Fun. These are all neon polishes. Now, everybody knows, if you know anything about neon polishes, that they will show up over white just fine. The question is, do they show up over black? And I was very nervous about this, but I really wanted to do this kind of look with the black base and bright neons on top of it, just to see what would happen. So we are using all of these colors today in this Mani. I'm going to top everything with Sech Vite before I go ahead and start stamping. I'm going to put a nice thick coat on there. And after I let this dry, I am going to go in and we're going to do what's called a gradient stamp. This is just like an ombre that I did on my nails in one of the last videos that I did. The 4 background techniques you can use to elevate your stamping. Well, you can also do an ombre when you stamp. It's very simple to do. You just line up colors that will mix well next to each other. And you kind of blend them on the plate before you do a final scrape off. And then pick up your stamp. Super easy, as long as you put colors next to each other that are going to blend well. I mean, if you put like red and green next to each other, you're probably going to get mud. You know, you have to just be careful. And if you're not sure what colors you can blend together, look at a color wheel. So I am picking these up with the various shades. I believe this one is the Slam Book Pink. And they look very underwhelming when you first stamp these over black. But watch to the end of the video, because I think you will be pleasantly surprised at how really nice these come out. As always, you know, yellow could be a little bit punchier. That seems to be a general problem. I know some people say they have yellows that work great. I have yet to find one that's, you know, just perfect. But this one's pretty good. I was actually pretty impressed with this one, as you're about to see. Ish. Because like I said, it still looks a little underwhelming. I don't know, it's weird. When they dry though, whew, when they dry you start to see some punch colors. And I'm going to pick up this little paper airplane. I wanted to test the yellow just on its own, without any other colors mixed in or blended next to it, just to see how it came out by itself. And again, when I first stamped that down, wow, very, very underwhelming. I'm going to go into this water marble look again, and I'm going to go ahead and do another gradient stamp on it. I definitely was in the mood for some bright colors. And again, I'm just blending everything together. See how much smoother that looks instead of straight lines. Pick it straight up, stamp it straight down. And again, see, it looks just completely underwhelming. But if you look at some of the earlier nails that are starting to dry, you can see how the colors are starting to show up and pop. And this is after they're all the way dry. Do you see that? Do you see it? Where did those colors come from? I was really just shocked, because I was so disappointed in this at first, thinking, oh, okay, these colors are going to look horrible. And the more they dried, somehow the more they showed up and the more they popped. Weirdest thing I have seen yet, but I was highly impressed with it. You know, again, the yellow could be a little bit more deep pigmented. The orange, I think, though, looks pretty good. Everything else I really liked. Again, yellow, a little bit more. Everything else, not so bad. I kind of like that collection. Let me know what you think below. I'm really excited to see what you guys think and if you liked this particular mani. And as always, you can click in the upper right hand corner to watch more. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.